A Tale of Two Engines stands out as an exemplary episode of Rust Valley Restorers, weaving together technical mastery, narrative depth, and human drama into a cohesive story that celebrates the restoration of automotive history while exploring the nuances of teamwork, problem-solving, and passion. The episode begins by establishing a contrast between two projects. The LT1, a vehicle of historical significance requiring meticulous attention to original specifications, and the Magnum, a more complex and physically demanding restoration challenge. From the outset, the camera lingers over the rusted, neglected components, emphasizing both the decay wrought by time and the latent potential awaiting skilled intervention. The opening sequences immerse viewers in the diagnostic process, showing the team measuring tolerances, inspecting valve seats, and assessing wear in a way that communicates technical sophistication while remaining accessible to a general audience. Avery's exuberance provides levity and narrative engagement, while Connor's meticulous documentation underscores the importance of precision and accountability in restoration. Mike's leadership, balancing creativity and judgment, anchors the team's efforts and ensures that both engines progress according to plan. The narrative structure skillfully integrates mechanical detail with human dynamics, demonstrating how the personalities of the team members influence problem-solving, morale, and workflow. A particularly compelling sequence involves the disassembly and inspection of the Magnum's massive block, a scene that conveys the physicality and technical challenge inherent in automotive restoration. Close-up shots of piston wear, oil channels, and timing chain alignment convey both the complexity of the task and the historical stories embedded within the metal. The sequence demonstrates that restoration is not only about mechanics, but about uncovering and respecting the history of each machine. Parallel sequences featuring the LT1 highlight contrast and approach with smaller tolerances, focus on historical fidelity, and an emphasis on original materials and craftsmanship. This juxtaposition invites viewers to consider the spectrum of restoration challenges, from strict preservation to creative problem-solving, and it emphasizes the versatility required of skilled restorers. Throughout the episode, problem-solving is portrayed as iterative, requiring repeated measurement, adjustment, and collaborative decision-making. When the team encounters warped heads, damaged aftermarket parts, or minor misalignments, the narrative shows them assessing risk, devising solutions, and executing with precision, a process that is both technically engaging and narratively suspenseful. These sequences highlight the patience, perseverance, and critical thinking necessary in restoration and underscore the human element, including communication, delegation, and creativity. Cinematography and sound design amplify both tension and satisfaction. The roar of the Magnum during its first test fire is not merely a technical moment. It is framed as the climax of a narrative arc, with the team's reactions, camera angles, and audio mixing heightening the sense of achievement. The LT1's polished hum similarly reinforces the theme of precision and historical authenticity. A notable aspect of the episode is its exploration of ethics and philosophy in restoration. Mike frequently emphasizes integrity, attention to historical accuracy, and the responsibility inherent in reviving machines that carry both functional and cultural significance. These reflections elevate the episode beyond mechanical demonstration, engaging viewers in considerations of authenticity, respect for history, and the broader meaning of craftsmanship. Personalities are central to the narrative impact. Avery's dramatic commentary, enthusiasm, and occasional missteps provide both comic relief and an emotional lens for the audience. Connor's methodical approach, data recording, and analytical insights offer credibility and reinforce the educational component. Mike's leadership balances these energies, illustrating how diverse skills and temperaments contribute to successful restoration. Scenes involving interaction with clients and unanticipated challenges highlight the team's adaptability, communication, and professionalism. These moments create narrative tension, showcase problem-solving skills, and reinforce the real-world pressures that restorers face. The episode's pacing is deliberate, allowing audiences to appreciate both technical detail and the human story, with sequences of intense work, problem resolution, and final triumph. This rhythm mirrors the iterative nature of restoration, where careful assessment and repeated adjustment yield ultimate success. Symbolically, the episode portrays engines as more than machines. They're vessels of history, persistence, and transformation. Their revival mirrors human resilience, creativity, and collaboration, reinforcing the emotional resonance of the story. In conclusion, A Tale of Two Engines exemplifies the narrative and educational strengths of Rust Valley Restorers, combining mechanical insight, cinematic storytelling, and human drama. By juxtaposing two distinct restoration projects, highlighting problem-solving and iterative processes, and focusing on team dynamics, the episode transcends typical reality television, offering both entertainment and reflection on the values of craftsmanship, integrity, and passion. Viewers are left with an appreciation not only for restored engines, but for the dedication, skill, and heart required to bring history back to life, making the episode both instructive and deeply engaging. The episode demonstrates that restoration is a multidimensional pursuit, one that requires balance between technical expertise, creative problem-solving, and ethical consideration, and it succeeds in capturing this balance with clarity, depth, and emotional resonance, leaving an enduring impression on audiences interested in both machinery and human ingenuity.